Salutations! My name is Drunker, and today we are back with another episode of Blueprints. This is episode 12. And, what the? Why do I have a... Oh no, not this glitch again. Oh my goodness, this keycard glitch. Okay, so if you don't know, there's actually two keycards here, but it's glitched for some reason, so yeah. So anyway, today, last episode, we actually managed to get the drafting sweepstakes trophy, which is actually kind of insane. So yeah. So today, I think it's time for us to really unravel a bit of the mysteries. I really want to try and get to rank 8 and to draft the study. So we're gonna save the study till we reach rank 8. So yeah. So I'm hoping we can at least get to, like, I don't know, have better prospects. I'll just do the workshop. I hope we have better prospects this time around. Last episode was pretty insane though. We managed to unlock 2 of the sigils and get another trophy, and it's a pretty rare one. Not anyone can just get that trophy. I was pretty lucky with my choices, so yeah. Oh boy, not again. I just saw that and I'm like, yeah, that's just not worth it. Oh, give me this room. Okay, now there should be a blue memo somewhere around here. And actually, it's quite interesting that we drafted here, because last time there was a message about this room. Okay, we just need to find the memo. Yeah, this is the chair. They all sat in the same chair and they all died. So, and Simon's gonna be that too. A generational curse, maybe? We don't know. We'll have to find this Ah, here it is. Months are slightly longer than days. Thank you. Thank you for that. Wonderful. Aha! Here's the study. Maybe we can get a hint. Maybe we can get a hint to unlock the safe. Where would this one be? If I were a memo, where would I stay? Oh, here. The chessboard in this room contains a portmanteau. What the heck does that mean? What? What the heck is a portman? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to search that definition, because I'm too... My English is too poor for this. The term portmanteau, derived from the French porte-manteau, literally is a two-part piece of luggage that was... Okay, it's a metaphor apparently. So basically, it's like, it's a word or part of a word made by combining the spelling and meanings of 2 or more words. Okay. So for example, smoke and fog, smog. The chessboard in this room. Chessboard? Is it like queen something? Like, what does queen? 10 and queen? Queen and 10. Queen. I'm gonna say the December 8th because of D8. Oh my god, it was! I was right. I was actually right. Cause it's like oh, is it December 8th? Yeah, I was like D8, December 8th. Well, we got it. December 8th. Who? Marion? Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or 2. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guards are sympathetic to our cause. Wait. So, we suspect two more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once he arrived. If you can within the next 2 months fabricate some fiction that might elevate us of the presence of the servant staff until we meet again on the shores of White Sand. Mora High. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add a closed exhibit to your drafting pool? Well, yes. What kind of stuff are they? Okay, so dang, a lot of politics involved in this one. Can we get to that room now? Well, that depends on what room comes up here. No. Wrong red room. I don't think we can get this room. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to... Or maybe if we drop... Okay, no, stop. That's a bad idea. You know what? We will just get the room when it appears, okay? I don't want the pressure of the room to come around. But, okay. The doors in this room are securely locked. I don't know what they meant by portmanteau. There might be something else, but okay. Yeah, this is about to be the most red house we've ever seen. So be prepared. Let's hope we can get the closed exhibit early so that we don't have to deal with this again. Even though I know that we will most definitely. Ooh, we got the closed exhibit. Let's check. Whoa. It's a Morahai box. Oh, Fenera's box. What the? That is definitely a political statement. Well, this is a very mysterious room. Is there anything else here that we need to see? Maybe if we use the map, we can dig something here. We can actually end the... Oh! Thank you for the empty closet. I'd never thought I'd say thank you to an empty closet, but... Okay. Ooh, the mail room. We'll do the mail room. Let's check if there are any memos. Okay, let's see what the pantry has to offer. Ah, here, I see it. There is a letter missing. You know what? We're gonna do the ballroom. So that we don't have to go back here again. What the? Okay. We're gonna do the ballroom. Ah, there it is. Hello? The majority of gems found in the house are artificially produced. Artificially? So the gems are fake? Here. Her ladyship Clara Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June 1983. Okay. So it looks like we still have to find the one in the mail room. Ah, here! Oh my god, that was so hidden. Only 6 of the notorious red letters were addressed to Herbert S. Sinclair. That's true because the one that we found in the study was addressed to Marion Marigold, our mom. Study, please. Where is the study? Oh shoot, we're here. Get the wine cellar. Let's see what the memo is here. Where's the memo? Ah, here. The numerals below the coat of arms are in 4 different numbers, not 1. I guess? It's still a blue room, so maybe there might be a memo somewhere. Ah, here! The full directory comprises 46 numbered rooms plus 8 categories of 8 rooms. What the heck? There it is. Okay. Where's the memo? Here it is. DC powers designed for the VAC controls were partly inspired by the gift they received from their client, an original Morahai box. What? This stuff like this is not a start now. It's just starting not to make sense anymore. Oh yeah, I also translated the letter here. I think I'll need to figure out what the ul teach again is. The ul and lu letter. I'm gonna have to look back at my old recording. Wow, these lockpicks are useless. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna draft this because this is what I just wanted to do today. Here we are. I know there's like 5-6 empty spaces, but that's not the point here. But we're here. We can actually unlock the diary now. Okay. Her Lady Sleep's diary. My dear darling, January 1779. After countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of our estate. It is his hope that by tracking the caliber and length of my sleep in each room, together we may come to a deeper understanding of my condition, and perhaps, with luck, find a more favorable environment in which I might finally find some amount of rest. Clara. My dear diary, to begin, I thought it was best to start with my own room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it's all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before dozing off, and it pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. My room. Sleep duration 2.5 hours. Quality peaceful despite brevity. Observable effects. I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. Dearest Diary, last night I retired to the guest room, as I have yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space normally reserved for guests staying the weekend. However, I found, despite having a choice between 2 beds, that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guest deserves, at the very least, as much comfort in their stay as we have. Sleep duration, 4 hours. Quality, very fragmented. Observable effects, nothing special. My dear diary, it was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. The room was just as I had imagined from the stories he told me of growing up with an older brother. Herbert informed me that the reason had remained untouched, almost identical to when they both occupied it. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up through the worst of the nights. Clara. Sleep duration, twice the usual. Quality, 2 times as restless. Observable effects. The next morning I went to the family tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. I could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the die, as he often puts it, and waits for his night off to sneak into his room to nap. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room was thrilling, but the fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Every little noise startled me, and I couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Sleep duration, perhaps 1 hour. Quality terrible. Effects, about half the steps the following day. I also discovered a stray die has found its way into my pocket, which was hardly shocking given Hartley's history. My dear diary, I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. It's extravagantly showy, with every surface adorned with gold and every piece of furniture so large it seems almost comical. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows were somewhat comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain on my neck or back. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling gently rested for the first time in what feels like forever. Master bedroom. Sleep duration 8 whole hours. Quality the best in many months. Observable effects. I awoke feeling very refreshed with more energy and more steps than normal. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my quest of slumber, a most joyous event had interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. Lady Clara Epson, grandmother. Oh? Wait, there's something in the... I knew it, there was something there. Hold up. We're gonna need a shovel. Ah, here. There's a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house. Wait, is that the sanctum key? Hanging on a wall. I think I'll have to drain the pump again, huh? Where is this memo? This memo's really hard. Oh, there. The sin associated with this room often associates with one's use of time. Well, that should be obvious. Oh, here. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed via the terminal located in the security. Wait, they said that the admin is either in the archives or in... Wait, was the admin either in the archives or the Nook? I don't remember. Okay, there's a pump room. Maybe we can find another memo here. Here. The massive reservoir below the Mount Holly tree receives a natural filtration from the continuous flow of fresh water from 2 neighboring underground springs before making its dramatic exit via a waterfall on the southern facing cliffs. Thanks. Okay, there's something here in the west side that is something. There's something here. I want to see if this rocks has anything to do with it. No. Okay, so there has to be something in the west side that we're not seeing. Maybe a dig spot? What? Wait, I just clicked on a... We got the microchip! Wait, where was it? Oh, it was next to the bridge! I knew there was something here to dig. Oh my god, we got the last microchip! Oh, the plot is thickened. The plot already thickened. But yeah. We can open the door. Cloak Castle Cork. So techy. So techy. Cloak Castle Court. Oh, we saw that in the chess room. What is Sinclair hiding? And your face is still as blank as ever. Simon, get an emotion. Man, the blue is not helping you at this point. Oh my god, it's so noisy. Oh my god. What's here? Whoa! Oh, that's kind of risky. What? Wait, is that the last one? You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add throne room to your drafting pool? Yes. Starting tomorrow, throne room will be permanently added to your drafting pool. Whoa! Wait! Is that Reddington right there? It's so small. Ooh. Let's see what this detail. There it is! It's rare. And it's 5 gems. Great. Well, I'm glad we got the trophy room. Okay, so let's just try to get this room. So, I think the library will definitely be a good start to that. Let's go here. Get all these cool rooms. Get that. Ooh, that means we can get the last sigil. Okay, well, we'll prepare for that once we get there. Oh, that could have been useful to draft the study, huh? Oh, there's a new clue. No. 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 There it is! The throne room! What is that? Oh, I think it's a trophy. Hold on. You have been awarded the Explorer's Trophy for completing the Mount Holly Directory. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Yay! Where is this sanctum key now? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the king. Reclaim the crown. I mean, sure. We can go there right now. We can go there right now if you want. Oh, there it is. Pretty cool. Here, the last one. This is Morahai. So what we know about Morahai is that it's a military nation, I think. It's a military nation, it's the white banner, and then it's windy. I think. Oh, and it's also white. Wait, I already said that. Naval capability. So this is right. Maybe there's no weather. Why does it do like that? Please, I don't want this. Okay, hold on. Oh! I got it. We got the thing. So it is an agricultural nation. Okay, Morahai box. Fun for the family. Morahai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowd. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originate on the island Morahai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Morahai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all four corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morahai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Pretty insane that we got this, so... Dang it! Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, got it. Yay! Oh my god. We got the Morahai one. Whoa! After a short sea voyage, we arrived on the main island of Morahai last night in good spirits. The people here are belligerent in their politeness, and after spending a full day among the Jaloril, I am just as afraid of eating another dish as I am rejecting their offers. I may try to sneak away tomorrow and spend some time alone with my books, as I have noticed that each realm I have visited has one thing in common. They each have been short on solitude. Ooh. Well, we got the last sigil. And there it is! There, you have been awarded the Trophy of Sigils for unlocking all 8 realm sigils. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. We did it! So it looks like we got all the sigils in place. We did it. Okay, this one's really hard to find. Oh. The king can castle by swapping with another piece. Well, yeah, that's the rook. We went sailing. What? Wait, what was the solution? Wait, what? That was the solution? I didn't even know what I did. Hold on, so you're telling me that Herbert went to the original Orindia Heiress, then went to Iraha, and then he went to Arch Heiress, and then to Mora. Wait, what? Then to Mora. Okay, seriously, I don't know what I just did. Certified copy, property deed, Lord Arthur Clementine to Lady Aurore of Trinsdale. Anne Fink Clark, Stationers, Reddington, Fen Heiress. Satisfied of record 05131912. The last will and testament of me, Herbert S. Sinclair. I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils here therefore made by me. I declare that I am not and have never been married and have no children. First, I direct that all my debts and outstanding expenses to be paid as soon as my decease as possible. Secondly, I direct all servants and staff in my employ at the time of my death shall be granted indefinite leave to be paid out of the reserves of my estate set aside for such occasion, until such a time as a new master of Mount Holly bids to return. In the event that an aforesaid reserve for this purpose are depleted before a new master of this estate is found, I direct my executor to make provisions for their future employment, and to do so in a manner that is just and equitable in all parties involved. Thirdly, to my faithful valet Hartley Ryota, I hereby give him the lake house in Trinsdale as a small measure of gratitude for his many years of unwavering loyalty and devoted service. I direct that my executor take such steps are as necessary to transfer ownership of the said lake house to Hartley Ryota, and should use all reasonable efforts to persuade him to accept the same. Furthermore, to my late cousins Tylen's 2 children, oh my god, Courtney Farron and Rygard Farron, who has sometimes been impulsive and hasty in their actions, I grant to each a cuckoo clock set eternally on the sacred hour, for only time will tell when they are ready to slow down enough to appreciate the gifts bestowed upon them with the patience and wisdom that comes to maturity. Golly. In the case that Lionel Epson should return from his travels abroad, or in the event that any of his heirs should present themselves, I bequeath to him or them, as the case may be, the diary and its related key, which formerly belonged to his sister Clara Epson, which I had kept in her room and beside her grave, respectively and respectfully. In addition, it is my fervent desire that the gallery, along with all the artworks contained within, be bestowed upon the Reddington Museum of Art, including the sculptures exhibit and the entire collection of drawings by Christopher Manson, comprised of 4 pieces entitled Yep, That's Thick, Think, Ponder, Realize, and Ruminate. This generous donation shall be made 1 year hence following the date of my earthly departure, when it will be removed from Mount Holly's draft bowl. Moreover, to the Grand Cathedral of Araha, I bequeath 8 stone statues sculpted in the likeness of the 8 Arahan angels, Orinda, Lydia, Rhina, Joya, Dauja, Via, Mila, and Draxus. These sculpted figures have been in the Sinclair tomb for multiple generations, and even though there have been much debate over their natural numeric order, they have nevertheless remained steadfast in the safeguarding of our family's secrets. I trust they will continue to provide the Cathedral of Araha the same level of stewardship. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthews, all the rest, residue, and remainder of my estate, and of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly, as a token of the cordial and affectionate friendship which for nearly a half a century his grandmother, Clara Epson, has shown me. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate of Mount Holly. This room, among other things of value, hold the physical deed to the entire estate, as well as many other personal effects and policies of insurance. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this glyph shall last, and the above clauses on this page and provisions pertaining to that clause shall be considered null and void, and the rest of my estate shall be disposed of and gifted to the Orindian Heritage Foundation, under condition that the house be immediately winnowed and sealed with explicit instruction and allowance that the site shall not be reopened until black flags are once again flying over Oris, or 110 years have passed since my death, whichever day shall come first. As one final gift to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, regardless whether he finds room 46 or not, I leave and bequeath to him the original manuscripts of his mother's work that were produced here under the roof of her childhood home. These preliminary draft copies include red prints which she wrote while visiting the estate during the brightest of her days, and a new clue which she penned here during the darkest. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things, you'll become to be content as I have with what little of herself she left us, in witness whereof I have hereon to set my hand this 18th day of March 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. Now where's the manuscript? That's it? Oh, there's more. Know all men by these presents that Lord Arthur Clementine, rightful owner of the land that rests in the northern range of the Reddington Mountains, doth grant and convey in the bearer of this document, Lady Oroville of Trinsdale, the land, forest, and waters of the sheer cliffs that rest in the northern shadows of the Holy Leaf Mountain, with all the rights, privileges, and appurtenance thereunto belonging. Boundaries. The property of Mount Holly consists of dense woods flanked by cliff walls, irrigated by mountain spring streams, and punctuated by several runoff waterfalls. This area is sheltered between the summit's northern slope and saddle, spanning across 80-odd acres of land. The property is situated southwest of Reddington, bounded on the south by steep steep crags and abutting the east by the high road to Tanner Fork. Covenant. I, Lord Arthur Clementine Covenant, promise and agree with Lady Arville, her heirs, and assign that I am lawfully seized and possessed of the said premise, that the same are free and clear of all encumbrances, that I have good right to sell and convey the same to the said Lady Arville, her heir, and assigns that I will warrant and defend the same against all lawful claims and demands whatsoever. In hand and seal I make my words in the Grand Deer of Fen Eris, 1912. Lord Arthur Clementine. So he was planning to take the land, huh? So, where is this original manuscript of... They said he has the original manuscript, so where is it? Where's the original manuscript? Wait, hold on. So what do you mean by what do you mean by whether he finds room 46 or not? So which means this is something that's not here? Wait. Oh, this was the code. Ah, well. It was the code. Yeah, it literally said... Well, actually, no, that's not true, because this one wouldn't make any sense. Wait, so you're telling me that... Okay, we still have to find the manuscript then. But wait, where would the manuscript be? There's still a mystery to be solved. There's actually a lot of mysteries we still haven't solved yet. So we were supposed to be given the manuscript of Marion of our mother, but we don't have it. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have all your letters. Wait, what? Wait. The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. I have 100 gold here. No, I forgot. Oh my goodness. I accidentally claimed the crown. I wasn't meant to do that. Well, I don't actually know what's going on. But we did unlock this puzzle, but I don't know if it was worth it. There was nothing really much we can look here. Okay, so I know that there's something to do with... Okay, if I remember, let me rewatch the episode where I went to the safe house. I don't remember which episode. I think it was the episode All or Nothing. So, back in episode 9, I went to the safe house and I didn't really know what those TV illustration is until I looked back here again and I realized that it's actually the referring to the security room. And okay, so there's a picture in the safe house that's like there's like a bunch of TVs, right? So apparently there's something, I don't know if we actually got it, but apparently that key, archive key, was literally the hint. And maybe that could, and if we go to the archives again, maybe we can find out that the person who wrote the person with the admin could be, that could be the admin. Whoever was listed in that document is the person that we need. So we're gonna have to go there. I'm clueless. Okay, we're in the archives. Let's get to the archives. There's something here that we need. There's something in this room that's delete it. Delete what though? Something in the archives that, I don't know, Mary wants to delete, but what? We can start off by drafting the laboratory and see what memo we can get here. Did I already get the laboratory? I don't remember. But there has to be a memo somewhere. I'm sorry if it's a bit too near, but a memo. I don't. Oh yeah, there's also a locker room that we need to. What? What the heck? That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, the attic! I kind of want to check what's in here. A memo that we can find here. We got secret garden key, so we can unlock the door over here. Or if we get the weight room, we can unlock it easily. But then we need to draft the throne of the blueprints. I mean, throne of the... Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, Drunker. Wait, we need to find the memo. Memo, where are you, Memo? Where are you, Memo? Okay, these memos are starting to get a little harder to find. What? Wait, I didn't know you can go past here. But look. Wait, which door is that? A-O. I did not know you can access this area. Bro, this is why we need to check the area carefully. Wait. Spare room. Swan? Wait a second. Hold up. Wait. Do you mean that this monitor spells out something? Cause this above here spells swan. Swan song. HSS. HSS. Swan song HSS. LWV LWVMN LWVNN BVS Swan Song HSS, because that's the showroom, that's the security, and this is the hallway. What? What? What am I accessing? 1987. Library entrance security. Bro, what's happening? What was she doing? Wait, is this our mom? It's a book. Wait, was this the time when they were checking out the Red Prince book? Cause like in the... Was this the time... Wait, hold on, I need to understand. Was this during the time when they were checking out the... I'm not sure, but I'm trying to think. This actually might be the entire episode. That's the vase. Is that the vase where the... Is that the same vase that the microchip was in? Wait a second. There might be a footage that... There might be a footage that that our mom doesn't want us to see. Or doesn't want anyone to see, for that matter. That's our mom. That's the map! That's the map for the underground! Oh. Wait, is it? What is that? Wait, what is that? She's trying to tell us something. What does that mean? Bro, the plot is not over. Wait, that should be the thumbnail. Oh, I'm gonna go back and get the thumbnail. Okay, there's still more. Oh. Oh, wow. There's more. Okay. The parlor. What? What? Wait, is this the game? Is this the game? The entrance scene? Anyway, let's try to find this blue memo here. Ah, I found it. Cinca Inc., founded in 1933, has two facilities, Cinca Labs in Reddington and Cinca Court, a 16-story facility located in downtown Oris, featuring 8 floors above ground and 8 floors below ground. Oh. Well, we found that one. Wait. Oh. Simon, I'm assuming that this is Simon Sinclair, was born 3 years after HSS. That's Herbert Sinclair, so good thing to know. It's actually behind the painting. Golly, that was not obvious. Why am I suddenly finding all of these? There's also a lot of puzzles. For example, the castle one, we still don't know what that is. And the Baron Bafflers. Also don't know what that is. Okay. So there's still this one for the terminal. I'm not exactly sure what the code is, but I'm thinking like maybe Cinca might work. Cause Rivad deactivated. And Jones did not was not an admin here. Yeah. Who could the admin be? There is actually a code here. Where is it? Here. I don't know what that is, but I think it's in number. I think that might be... I think that's 12. Wait, is that 12? I think that's 12 in Morse code, but I'm not sure. I think that's it for this episode, honestly. I feel like we've done actually a lot. We've actually done a lot of things. It's just that we don't really know what to do now. How long? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it now. It's gonna be a bit of a short episode. I just don't know what to do. I guess I'll just rename this the Throne episode. But I definitely do want to draft a bit of the the library and really investigate on a new clue. So I'm sorry if it's gonna be very short, but we really done a lot in these past few days. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all whenever. Bye bye.